Hey, what's up guys? I'm Brad with Despite Fitness. Today is January 21st. It is a Saturday, and this video is starting with me leaving the gym. I did not film an intro for today's workout before I started, so we're doing that now. I'm down in Tampa, Florida at MacDill. We're going to train at Short Fitness Center, and I've had a couple sessions here since I've been down here, but honestly a little bit bashful about busting out the camera and doing some recording, but I did it today. So we got some recording in. Today's a deadlift day. Gonna get in and hit the volume, going for sets of 10s and a winning warm-up as well. So yeah, kind of a new environment, be around here for a little bit, and I want to do some exploring while I'm here too. There's a few gyms I want to hit and check out, and so we'll get some time to do that, you know, since I'll be down here for a bit. But for now, let's get into this session. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and sub if you haven't, and I'll see you on the back side. Here we go. All right, so that's the workout, all done. Got in and got after the winning warm-up, did the leg curl, did leg extension, did a pull down with the kind of like the triangle hand grip, and then did some kind of a leg press type deal. I guess that's more of a hack squat. So we did like the hack machine. Got a good pump in the legs. Really feeling the workouts lately. My consistency through December and stuff was pretty bad, and I was missing workouts and, you know, whatever. And so I'm trying to get back on the train in terms of like getting, you know, more consistent and being more on top of it. And this week I really was. I hit all my workouts as I should have, and it was good. But I can feel it muscularly. You know, I've kind of detrained a bit, so I can feel that fatigue stacking up. So I hope that I can adapt to it and get used to it. On top of the fatigue stacking, I also I've had this on and off issue with my like left SI joint. So that's the sacroiliac joint, and it's kind of like, you know, right above my left butt cheek. But because of that joint, it tends to pinch and inflame the sciatic nerve, and causes some pain, some shooting pain down my leg, and some pretty targeted pain, you know, locally. And it's tough to cope with sometimes. And the other day I was doing some speed dead and pissed it off, and then so it's just been kind of touchy. I was able to do the working sets today. I got up to 485 and pulled that for a couple sets of 10s, and then with that last set of 10, you know, able to pull a pause on that last lift. So still able to get through the workout, But I gotta say, you know, you can't see it, but it was really pissing me off the whole time. That the nerve was really kind of biting on me, and that's just uncomfortable, right? So I know that I'm not doing any extra damage by kind of doing what I'm doing, but I am kind of agitating it, and you know, so I have to cope with that. And you know, you really have to make the decision for yourself if the juice is worth the squeeze. In my case, I think I can get away with doing what I'm doing and still be okay. But in some cases, it might be better to dial back or even back off, or find some kind of an alternate movement to supplement for what it is that you're intending. And I hope that you guys are thinking through those processes as you guys are training and planning. And then even if you plan your training, once you get into it, obviously most plans don't survive the first shot. So, you know, if you have this great and glorious plan and you're laying into it and things aren't quite working out or things aren't quite feeling right, you know, that might be an appropriate time to go ahead and take a look at what you're doing and perhaps adjust, so that you can make an accommodation for whatever it is that's bothering you. And that's kind of like a next level type of thing, going up from, you know, total novice to more of an amateur or a more, you know, qualified lifter, is knowing kind of when you need to make those adaptations and make those changes and perhaps break away from the plan. So I don't know, I hope that idea helps. I hope that kind of me sharing, expressing the kind of aches and pains that I'm experiencing gives you some sense of perspective, you know, that it's not all gumdrops and rainbows and it doesn't always feel great. You know, sometimes it's a slog fest and it's a bit of suffering to get through it, but if you want it bad enough, it's worth suffering for. Anyhow, if you guys got any questions, comments, or concerns, drop in the chat box below. I'll respond. I have some links down there I'd like you to check out if you're so inclined. There's also an Amazon affiliate link where there's lots of knickknacks and training aids and things like that you can check out. Definitely worth the while. Again, using it helps you get what you want. It helps the channel a little bit with no extra cost to you. And then lastly, there's the Train Despite merch, where you can find t-shirts and tanks and all kinds of stuff with a couple of different Train Despite designs. So if you want to rep the brand, that'd be pretty cool. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, that's it. Remember, guys, no matter what it is you think you can't do, like work around those aches and pains or even sometimes push through them, it's never going to happen if you don't get in and train despite. You're either going to find an excuse or you're going to find a way. And I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.